Your life is like a train, as you already know. Let's look at your spiritual car. This train is moving successfully down the tracks. All the cars are linked. They're all doing their job and they're moving successfully. And that's exactly what I want to have happen in my life when I look at my train in my life. These are the 6 cars in my train, and I want each of them to be healthy and strong and functioning the way they need to so that they're not impeding the success of another one. So, for example, if my emotional a car is not doing well, it can easily impact my relational, cognitive, and spiritual cars, as as well as my physical and financial, if you want to be quite honest with about it. So making sure that each car is standing on its own and being successful is really, really, really important. Last time we talked about your spiritual car, I really encouraged you to think about your spiritual car and to make sure that you realize that you have one. It's not telling you what to believe, what you believe or practice or don't believe or don't practice. That's up to you. You get to figure that out. But to recognize that you have a spiritual car is critical. That's a critical part of your journey and who you are as an individual. And so today I want us to look at some common spiritual practices that are really beneficial, and people report that these can be very beneficial to them and helpful to them, especially when they're going through difficult times. I'm a Christian, so I'll give a couple of examples here. Keep a journal to help you express your feelings and record your progress. I've never journaled ever, and I started doing it in 2020. I heard someone talk about it, and I thought, wonder if that would work for me, and I just started, and now it's something I do daily. I don't spend hours doing it by any stretch of the imagination. Some days I spend more because there's more on my mind and I want to document that, and other days I spend less time. But I try to journal every day just to keep a record. And what's been interesting, and this is tied to my spiritual train, what's been interesting in that practice is that I've started keeping a list of things I want to pray about. And so my list has grown, right? Usually I would keep it on a piece of paper or put it in my phone, my iPhone, and document it that way. But with the journal, and I pick it up every day, it causes me to think about that, and then I can also add to it. So that's been a really helpful practice for me, and that's helped with my prayer and meditation and mindfulness. Read inspirational stories or essays to help you evaluate different philosophies of life. I know some people who just love studying about religions and belief systems, and that's what they do. For me, I have what I call a devotional every day. And I have gotten more picky, if you will, about the TV I watch. There are things that I won't watch just because it's so, to me, heinous and negative and not what I want to be about. And so I just don't watch those kind of programs or engage in those kinds of books or readings or activities because I find that they don't help make me a better person. They weigh heavy on my mind and my heart and my spiritual conscience, and so I don't do that anymore. And I used to be all about that stuff. I used to love it. Make relationship with friends and family a priority. Give more than you receive. I want to say something here that I hear with people quite frequently. I used to be told all the time when I was growing up, who you are around, it is a view of who you will become. We become the people around us. There's research that says that if we are with people who exercise a lot and go to the gym a lot, that's a motivation and we go. If we are with people who use foul language a lot, we use foul language a lot. I have done that research personally and I can attest to it. If we're with people who are kind to others, then we tend to be kinder to others. If we're with people who are respectful of diversity and are more inclusive, then we have more respect toward diversity and increase our inclusion activities. And so who you spend your time with and who you consider your tribe or your group or your people, however you want to label that, that's very much a litmus test for who you will become. And so I see a lot of times kids who are involved with people, and I question it, and parents will sometimes say to me, well, they got to learn. Well, yeah, but we have to teach them. I'm not telling you how to do that, but I'm just suggesting that the adults, it's our responsibility to help children learn um, and see things differently than they may see them on their own. And last but not least, see the good in people and in yourself. Accept others as they are without judgment. And that includes accepting yourself, being kind and gentle to yourself without judgment. So you see the link here at the bottom so that you can look at these things in a little bit more detail and see the rest of the article if you like. I want to encourage you to click on the link in the post so that you can get the free resource that will help you do an assessment of the 6 cars in your train, in your life, and download that, start that process really quickly because January is running out quickly and I want you to have that. And also, as you've already seen, we're putting these posts out on Facebook and LinkedIn throughout the month of January to help you have more information about each of the 6 cars in your train. If I can help you, let me know. Otherwise, be successful.